Hey guys, Gina here, back with another unboxing of things that I gathered from yard sales, estate sales, and thrift stores throughout the years. If you guys are just tuning in for the first time, throughout the year I love to go thrifting and finding, holiday stuff. I love vintage holiday, I love mid-century stuff, and so every time I will grab something from a sale, I will come back home and I have designated boxes where I just have like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, and I put it away, and then once the time comes, like right now, it's Christmas time, I pull a couple things out and I like to open it and see what it is. It's like a whole surprise all over again, and some of the stuff I'm like, I can't believe I bought that. I totally forgot. So you guys are interested, I have a couple more things. Let's go through them. So the first thing I will start off with is some fun candy blow mold garland. This stuff is so much fun, and I found 2 different strands from 2 different places. So that was a lot of fun. I am super excited about that because one, I love blow mold plastic and it's candy. So this is great. My son is gonna have a lot of fun decorating with this too. But there are 2 strands in there, and it's got the little, glitter on there. That'll be fun to sweep up, that is. Actually, this glitter doesn't fall off too much. It actually sticks on there pretty good. Looks like we have a traditional Santa up on a rooftop. Yes. You see these flocked Santas a lot. They're pretty common. They're made in Japan. But the fact that he's dancing on top of a little house right there, that's different. So you can move him around, place him where he wants to go. And again, it's got that big chunk glitter on there. So he has a couple condition issues, but we saved him. I think he was like a quarter or 50 cents yard sale. And here was his little buddy, came with him. I have a couple of these. So he was also 50 cents. Probably paid $1 for them too, but he needs a little TLC. Here's a couple of trays. This is, I think, a Jello mold. This will be fun. I was actually looking for a Jello mold for Thanksgiving and I couldn't find one. I know I have one that my grandma gave me a long time ago, but this will be fun. It's a fruit in there. No carrots. Sorry, Mom. No carrots. But that'll be fun to do. A little green Jello mold for Christmas. This Santa tray. These are great. They have like Easter ones and Thanksgiving and Halloween. They're just like a real thin plastic. But the illustration on them is so beautiful. And these are fun to display. I was given this, well, not really given. I paid $3 for it, which is a steal when you find out what it is. But I have a couple friends that I run into while yard sailing. We just, over the years, we've just gotten to know each other because we all go out yard selling on Saturday. But he has sales a lot, and he has a ton of really cool stuff. He's like got antiques, and he finds like the really good stuff. But he knows that I love vintage Halloween and Christmas, and so he gave me this. Well, he sold it to me for $3, but it's basically giving it to me. But I had no idea, and I wasn't really in love with him at first. I was like, oh gosh, this is a cool Santa. But if you guys know what this is, I believe this is a Harold Gale Santa. And these Santas were used in department stores, and they come in all different sizes. They even have huge ones. But this is a collector thing for people, and this is an old, I want to say these are from the 50s. But if you guys know anything about Harold Gale Santas, there you go. And the white plastic boots and the belt and the face is kind of what makes me think that that is what it is. So it's definitely worth a little bit more than $3, but it's cool. He's growing on me a little bit. Always picking up vintage cookie cutters. I love these ones. I believe these are from Hallmark. They don't say Hallmark, but I'm pretty sure they are. Anytime I see vintage plastic or metal cookie cutters, I'm always picking them up. I have cookie, what are they called? I have a couple canisters in the kitchen that I love to mix the different colors for the holidays with. So these will be going in there for this season. funny story. So we went to the bins. The bins is Goodwill, and they just bring a ton of stuff out on tables and you have to rummage through it, and sometimes you find really awesome stuff, sometimes it's a lot of junk. But this one time we went and I found a ton of these cookie cutters, and these are from 1978, and they're actually the 12 Days of Christmas. So you have, let's see, Lords of Leapin', 10 Lords of Leapin', 8 Maids of Milkin', let's see, Swans of Swimmin', and the whole 12 days in here. But they were all scattered throughout, and I can't believe I found them all. But as we were leaving, my husband goes, hey, there's some vintage Christmas. And it was the pub that they all went in. So what are the chances of finding that? So now they have a little place to sit. But there's that from 1978. Let's see, does it say who made this? What brand? What company? It does not. Just 12 Days of Christmas cookie cutters. And I think I actually found a set of these in white this year too. So what are the chances of that? And it didn't have a tub either. I know that Hallmark ornaments can be highly collectible, especially some of them. They're so darn cute. I don't think I'm gonna delve into that world, but I do have a couple of them, and we'll put them on our tree. But this is one that I found is so adorable. It's a little possum. It's so cute. You guys see that with the little book and the bow? It's just so highly detailed. Oh my gosh. I'm not a huge possum fan. I've had a couple behind my washer and dryer before. It scared me. I know they can't do anything to you, but oh my gosh. They look kind of creepy, right? But this one looks super cute. So I saved that one. I went to an estate sale, you guys. Oh my gosh. This was like, they had 3 parts to it. And each part was a 3-day thing. So out of 9 days. So this lady was a retired school teacher, and she kept everything. I mean, from paper receipts to everything, but she also was a collector, and she collected the awesome stuff. So she collected the vintage clothing, and she collected the vintage this and the vintage that. And I think she was vintage herself. So a lot of it was probably from that time. But I mean, and the prices were all over the place. I mean, I want to say for the most part, they were really good, but she had Christmas and Easter and Thanksgiving and Valentine's Day and every holiday, and those are my absolute favorite. She had Pyrex, and she had sheet music, and I mean, just everything that you like, she had it. I mean, the kitchen stuff, lots of knickknacks, lots of records, Christmas cards and Christmas cards and Christmas cards and Christmas cards for days. But the lady who set up the thing, she did it in 3 parts. So she got in the garage the one time and brought everything out from the garage, and there was a ton of stuff. And then she went to the first half of the house, and then she brought everything out from the first half of the house. And then the last part of the house, then she spread it out. Because I mean, there was a ton of stuff. And this house was on an acre of land, so there was a ton of stuff. But long story short, too late. This was only $3, and I couldn't believe it. But it's a little Holt Howard candlestick holder. And this was made in 1959. You know, Holt Howard had a really good year in 1959, because I know a lot of his stuff is from there. But this was only $3, you guys. Do you guys like Christmas ceramic stuff? The little angels, the little Santa Claus mugs, all of that stuff. I try to pick it up. It can get a little bit addicting though, because there's a lot of it. And you're like, do I have this already? I'm not sure. Maybe it's in better condition. Oh boy, let's see what is in here. Oh boy. Speaking of ceramics, I think there is some more in here. I see some stuff that's wrapped. Oh, you guys! Oh, yes! From that same estate sale at a different time. This was the first round, that was the second round. These were $12 a piece, and I was like, oh gosh, I don't want to break up the set, but I don't want to just have one. They're so adorable. But these are from Japan. They're ceramics. But the first day was full price, the second day was 20% off, and the third day was 50% off. So I went the first day and saw all of the stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to come back on the third day because I know there's still going to be so much stuff there. But these were still there, and let me show you the other one. Here's another one. Aren't these adorable? These are my favorite new things this year. I love this so, so much. Gotta be real careful with them. And there's one more. So that would have been $36. Ugh. No, they're cute, but I'm not gonna pay that. I'm too cheap. I'm too cheap now. Yard sales have ruined me. And there you go. The third caroler. Oh my gosh. I love them because they're so wide and fat and they're so cute. But yeah, I think I only ended up paying like, probably only paid like $15 for all of them then, so half off was a pretty good deal. And I forgot I got those. I'm definitely gonna go display those as soon as I'm done with this video because they need to be up all month long. If you guys saw my Halloween video where I decorated my guest room up for 90s and 80s Halloween theme, I really want to put some ceramics out, but my son, he breaks stuff a lot. Not on purpose, but he's just a little kid. And I really want to put some vintage stuff up, but if it's not in a cabinet or something, I really can't display it. So I'm gonna put stuff in there and then go in there. Maybe I can take my naps in there or something, you know, and get to enjoy that. But I'm also gonna put up a Christmas tree. I wish I had an aluminum Christmas tree. That's on my bucket list of things to find for Christmas one of these days or years. If any of you guys know somebody in the LA area who is getting rid of one, you can send them my way. because you guys, I found, let me grab it really quick. In the bottom of a trunk at an estate sale, family run, which is my favorite, they had tons and tons of Christmas crafting stuff, and it was all from the 70s and 80s, and I was digging it, and then this box, and I was like, is that one of those rotating lights for the Christmas trees? And I opened the box, and of course, because there had been termites in it, the box was so brittle and broke apart, and it had all of that like brown, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, too much information. It had, yes, it was in there, you guys. I was so excited. And so I pulled it out. I grabbed a couple other things, and the lady was like, I don't even know what that is. You can just have it. And I was like, are you sure? And she was like, yes, I don't even know if it works or anything. And I was like, okay, thank you so much. So I got home, the bulb works, but it wasn't rotating. And I was like, oh gosh. But having the handy dandy husband that I do, he put a little, you know, WD-40 on there, did a little magic, and now it spins, it rotates, and it's so awesome. I just need to get an LED bulb for it because it gets super hot. So I don't want any of the plastic melting or anything like that. But there is that, you guys. Super exciting find, and it was free. So I will turn that on and show you guys what it looks like. I'm sorry, I don't have an aluminum tree. Like I said, on the bucket list of things to find. Even if it's just a little one, it would make me a happy camper. All right, looks like we have some Santa stickers. I love the Santa face, it's so classic. This is probably from the 80s. I got this from the estate sale. Retired school teacher, had a ton of that stuff. Looks like we have, oh my goodness. What is in here? Hang on. Oh, we have a little spaghetti Santa and spaghetti Mrs. Claus. These are Napco salt and pepper shakers. Completely forgot I had these. This must have been from the same estate sale too. There's Santa. And it's called spaghetti because of this detailing right here. Those are cool. Anything in them? No. Sometimes you get it and you get a little surprise. So we'll wrap those up really good because those are kind of fragile. Looks like we have some old Christmas packaging. These are Christmas stencils. If you have the flocking, you know, I've been looking for that. I see people decorate with the old cans of flocking, and I just haven't come across any old cans yet, but that's something also on my bucket list, to find an old can. It could have a little rust on it of flocking spray. You know, on the windows where they make them all frosted looking. But anyway, there's 24 designs in here. I don't think it was ever opened. They were selling this for 38 cents back in the day. Let's see if they're copyright 1969. Perfect for decorations. It's got that classic red and green on there. We got one more thing and it's in a bag. Looks like some fun little flot. Oh, these ones are made in Hong Kong. He's got big blue eyes. These ones are a little newer than the Japan made ones because these are made in Hong Kong. Here's a little Christmas elf. So cute, big old ears. But this guy, have you guys seen a Santa before? Oh my gosh. I love his little oh boy. I love his little buttons on his belly. So cute. And he's got little earmuffs. I love those guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching another Christmas unboxing. What was your guys' favorite? Did you learn something? Did you like something? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for one of those aluminum Christmas trees. It will come. I just have to be patient. It's just a matter of time, right? When you're thrifting, you guys know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.